So we're gonna get into a very dead serious topic around the 5-minute rule. You should know all about YouTubers, creators, influencers. All like most people would know about this at the time that they are in the first year, 6 months, 2 months into their YouTube run. They're gonna be doing this, so they're gonna be asking all these questions on what and so about why YouTube demonetizes them and such. But there's just one thing that bugs me is that 5-minute rule thing that YouTube's proposing out to creators whenever they want to dispute something that they were unfairly striked or claimed upon from their onto their channel, where YouTube says that something is not going exactly the way that they want it or is going to, that isn't following exactly that the rules are following and abiding by. So there's just one thing that comes up that whenever somebody tries to dispute, they click dispute, check it up under there, and it normally would bring up the 5-minute rule saying you must keep your video within 5 minutes in shorter of sorts, so that they could when they review your dispute for copyright claim or copyright strike, or maybe you were demonetized and you want to dispute it for some reason, mostly for like when you're demonetized, for some reason or whatever it is, so that they do that. They'll ask you to make a 5-minute length video describing things that you did within your video's boundaries. Say it's a documentary, a news video, a drawing video, a discussion video, a drama video, an anime video, a water aquarium video, no matter what it is. There's always that one thing that they ask, is that 5-minute thing. Let me tell you, let me get it point straight right across to you. Do you think that 5 minutes clearly is at all enough to explain what your entire channel's process is between editing your videos, putting your sources, showing all of your softwares, showing all of your topics, showing whatever happened to be that your channel is a variety content channel, just like mine. When I'm a person who doesn't do just one thing, I do a lot of things. On this channel, we delve into not just Roblox videos, we delve into things past Roblox videos. But then there's always that 5-minute rule that YouTube wants to, thinking that a creator can explain all of their general content in 5 minutes. Their editing process, their source, their citing process, their writing process, their scripting process, their video process, their thumbnail process, their content process, all of that in 5 minutes. So you think somebody would, like, say they did Roblox content, music content, art content, story content, politics content, even discussion talk content, and content about, let's say, the things I just recently talked about. Do you think that whatever I'm doing here can be explained in 5 minutes? Especially if let's say a creator for 5 years has been doing it for 5 years. Do you think they're able to explain all those hundreds of videos in 5 minutes and show you how they edited them, all their sources, all the links, in 5 minutes? Do you think they can generally do that? You wanna know how long most songs at the mainstream right now are length of? 3 minutes. 3 minutes to 4 minutes is their length. Not 2 minutes yet. 3 minutes. A song, 3 minutes. We can't up the scale of this. It's like making 4 choruses or 3 choruses and trying to and thinking that you can pull all that and cram as much as content possible within 5 minutes. This video, by the time you're reaching the 4-minute mark in this video, that's how much room it took me to explain the issues behind 5 minutes. There have been creators being demonetized left and right that I recognize, musicians alike, not just musicians, even technology channels, anime discussion channels, aquarium channels, music channels. Not just musician is a music channel. Then there is discussion channels, there are discovery channels, vlog channels being demonetized left and right because whatever they put seemingly was reused content, when YouTube clearly doesn't even know what reused content is anymore. Back when they brought up plagiarism around 11 to 12 years ago, within my era, just so you all know, my era, they took this thing seriously, that whenever someone does and reuses content, look, YouTube, let me get this fact straight into your head. Right now, in the current moment, not you viewer, you are also frustrated as well. You're watching this video right now to see me like completely, just shout at YouTube for what they're doing. Your team, way back then, or new employees watching this video, watching me discuss about you and a terrible life, or watching me right now, all employees of yours used to take care of this job way better. Do you know how much copied and cloned content out there is on YouTube right now, making hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars off of reused, copied content? Over and over and over. Hundreds of channels doing this. A channel like mine, maybe with a smaller voice. Other channels other than mine, I know some of them, like Ghost Data, having their channels screwed up by YouTube for reused content. When all their content is all theirs, I own multiple channels. Yes, I manage all of those channels alone. I do all of those arts, music, all of that under my name. Yes, that is done by one person, YouTube. To get your facts straight. And other content creators, poor ones that are being mistreated right now, being put to the side because if they don't have a big enough voice, YouTube's not going to ever pick up their shout for help and then just put them aside. And they're demonetized, and boom, their family is now in danger. They are in danger, they're financially unstable, and they lose their jobs or whatever just happens. I've had this going on for a long running time. Right now, we are at the 6-minute point in the video, and I still haven't even finished because how am I supposed to cram around 7 years worth of over 1,500 videos into 5 minutes since I was around 15, 13, 14 to when I was 19 right now? That's been going on it for almost 7 years at the moment by the time this video is recorded, it gets out to you. Anyway, not to shout you viewers. You viewers are about to be victims of this. If you don't have a big enough voice, YouTube's never going to pick you up. Team YouTube's never going to pick you up. They had to send the most trashiest responses I've ever seen to a content creator who is clearly being troubled and being treated as minuscule to their system compared to a content creator who's been making clone content off of the very thing that they are literally demonetizing small creators for, that unfairly get treated. Literal massive creators with 40 million subscribers. 40 million, 70 million, 30 million, 20 million. I look at them. I scope their strats from the thin air. Looking at them copy every single motherfucker online who posts this content. They steal from them and they get monetized and make $3.5 million a month. They get past that. It goes under the radar. YouTube, there are 40 million eyes on these content creators. Some of them bought their channel and I see it happen. And I see a poor content creator with only, like, say, 230,000 get completely monetized for a singular video that was talking about SS Wolf, where every time she makes a video, she bootlegs, does not credit anything, and always displays clips and things for most amount of times. You saw what she did to Dash Films? You saw what they did to her? She went over to someone's house and knocks them. Well, her channel stays monetized. The channel stays monetized. No, but if somebody small did it, suddenly they're seen as a criminal. They're completely put down under the radar and shoved under the rug by YouTube. That is disappointing to see. I've been at this 7 years. I've been going under the radar. YouTube's probably not even gonna ever put this video on their algorithm. It's probably never gonna show up in front of your faces, but if they do, welcome. My name's Vid/Maggie. I've been at this for 7 years. We're hitting 7 years this January 3rd, 2025. So that's what's going to go on. Alright, so we're going to explain this. First of all, this 5-minute rule, that's ridiculous. It should be, like, as long as you need to take the video. The content creator wants to make a 30-minute explanation to why their video is incorrectly demonetized, or their entire channel is incorrectly demonetized. Look, I want you to go look at iShowSpeed's content. Look at how many times he does absurd things in public and the amount of profane language he uses in his videos. And that stuff is monetized. Just so you know, it's monetized. I look at another creator, say a singular, let's say three slang words. Just 3 slang words. And their entire channel's demonetized for bullying and harassment. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That doesn't make any sense, YouTube. What the hell is going on? I've been seeing this going on. If I could link every channel that's been demonetized right now, I'd show you. And only because, remember, only if they had a voice, then they will be picked up by YouTube. They'll be given I don't know, mercy by YouTube, and then their channels like monetized again. This thing is probably never going up to you guys. You guys will never see it, probably. But if you do see it, welcome to my channel. I've been at it for 7 years. Sorry for you, sorry you guys are jumping into a video where somebody's like mad and screaming at their camera. I'm sorry. That's just part of my job. I unfortunately have to report, because guess what? YouTube's been pushing me to the side for 2 years straight. 2 years straight for reused content that they don't even understand is or how it works. You don't know how copyright and plagiarism works, especially when it's reused content. What is reused content to them? When we see people make missed channels based off Mr. Beast, that's reused content. Their thumbnails are reused content. Their scripts are reused content. Word by word, reused content. And that's all over YouTube. You wanna know what happened to Ludwig? Look at what happened to Connor. What happened to Iron Mouse when she got DMCA'd? Takedown around all 3 of her channels. One of them got taken down, the rest got taken down. And they were falsely striked by somebody mass reporting her channel in a hate campaign that I saw myself in an obscure forum poll. Like I saw from obscure forum post. They discussed how to sabotage her entire channel. They wanted to take her out. Iron Mouse had to take it like if it was nothing and just accept that her channel probably disappeared. But her team was on it. She fortunately had a team, had people hear and see what happened, a big enough audience so that YouTube would actually mind their business and actually go, oh, oops, seems there has been a mistake. I saw another content creator have the same thing happen. I know them. They're very obscure. I don't want to name them because right now, they're going through issues right now. They were completely demonetized over what? Reused content. What was their reused content? They've only posted 136 videos of vlogging and streaming. All of their content was their own content. And it was reused content because their thumbnails for their streams were the same. Kiddo, if somebody doesn't want to make an entirely new stream thumbnail for every single stream, they don't have to. They can use the same thumbnail they want. That's not reused content. That is their own content. Their thumbnail was made by them, and they can reuse it as many times as they want. If they can't afford an editor, don't expect them to afford their own editor, their own cameraman, and own thumbnail artist. They can't do that. My channel, where I have a significantly smaller wage, you think I can afford editors, cameramen, dancers, choreographers, picturesques? You think I can afford that? No, YouTube. If I use a similar thumbnail, that's my thumbnail. I made it. I took the photos. Those photos, those Roblox thumbnails where you see where you see my Roblox character in the side of the game with the Roblox on the right side. That right there is a screenshot. I have full rights to use that because that is a screenshot of a game. That is not reusing content. That is a screenshot from inside game where I play inside the game. I stop, hide the graphics quality to the fullest, and then take a screenshot, simple and done. I take it to the editor. Put the image inside the editor. Make it 16:9 ratio. Upscale it. Sure. Roblox it's a Roblox video. I've seen Sketch do it. I've seen Flamingo do it. All Roblox YouTubers do it. Boom. Video right there. Post and then export. Goes onto my video, whatever video I'm uploading. I copy and paste the description because it's my description. I wrote that description. I put it in copy and paste my description. Then go down, edit thumbnail, add thumbnail. Use the file that I used for the thumbnail because I named whatever in my documents folder or something. Boom, thumbnail done. Copy and paste done. Name wasn't the title of the name. Depends on what type of video it is. Boom, title. Boom, next. Video card or reference or whatever. Going down, public, done. That's how I make a video. That's how I needed to make a video. The recording process is literally as simple as it is. I go inside game. I start with an intro. I click record. I redo my intro if I failed the intro first time. It's like, welcome to Top Nose Vlogs video. Stuff like that. I join. I talk on the spot. I record for 15 to 20 minutes, maybe 30 or less. And then at the end, I try to make an outro, make it as cringy as possible. I end the recording, exit out my OBS, exit out of Roblox, go to CapCut, open CapCut, load the video file, load the music files, because I make my own music, and none of them are copyrighted. Only an album of my music, no, 2 albums of my music online are copyrighted. Only 2 albums. 2 albums. 3 songs are copyrighted. The rest of all 17 albums that came after are not copyrighted. My own music. Put them in the background of the video. I cut out parts where I'm not talking and I'm a boring, lame-ass motherfreller. And then I get through all of that. I fade in and fade out the videos from start cut to end cut. I'll go to export, whatever I title the video, 720p, 30 frames per second. Decoding, encoding, making sure that bitrate is all the way up so that you don't see any of the frames or noise building up on the video. And then export. Wait for it to be done. It's done. Go over to the YouTube channel, open Studio, upload new video, and then whatever I told you about the name, description, and thumbnail. That's how I do it. That's how I make my videos for Roblox videos. Music, I have a music audio file. I'm done. I export it FLAC MP3. I put it inside my CapCut, the audio, whatever album artwork I made, whatever process I did to make the album work, never using other people's stuff. Remember that? My own photos are usually referenced in the album cover art. I put it there, the album cover art in the video. It's the media. The first layer is a picture. Second is an audio channel. Whatever length of the song, I stretch the first layer. Export, name of the song, title, goes to my YouTube channel, new video, description, title, thumbnail, export. That's it. That is all it takes. That's all it took for me to do that. That's simple. Simple enough. Simple enough. But guess how long it took me to do that? Look at the minute mark of this video right now. And you're gonna notice, did 5 minutes pass by? No, we went through this for about 17 to 18 minutes. In my time, it was 17 to 18 minutes. It's probably like 16, 17 minutes for you guys. That's how long it took me to first get to that part, which is troubling me. Because no content creator, how the fuck are they supposed to expose? And no, those are just 2 things I do on this channel. I then stream as well on the channel, and that's not music and not always Roblox related. Mostly it's been Roblox because that's how I started doing streams for Roblox content. Then I started doing outside streams. Then I did storytelling. For once I did storytelling, and I also did Roblox skits and parodies. A lot of them disappeared because I wanted to see what YouTube would do, so I deleted a bunch of them to make sure I'm completely on the original only. The Explore Elizabeth event, the RV Battles event, that's community-driven YouTube. That is community-driven. By Sabrina, by DJ Monopoly, and Russo Plays. That was a community-driven event. Whatever content you make about that event will be your own because it's all a creator-based event. Based on players, their choices, and their games, and their legacies. That is all it takes. That is not copying content. That is a community-driven content event. It is a beautiful thing, and it's happened 3 times. It was about to happen for a 4th time, but it's not looking so promising. And back to the 5-minute rule. Do you think you can explain this? Right now, it took me that long. It took like 19, 18, 20, 21 minutes to go through all of that. And that was just the minimum. If I was doing this in a 5-minute explanation, you would see me speeding right through with files, images, songs, links, sources, screenshots all over the place. Text, subtext, head text, everywhere. 5 minutes. Even though, you know what? I'm also going to release what I almost attempted back then. I'm going to publicly release it. I made an audition for Niji Sanjay, a VTuber agency. I'm going to say it publicly right here. I'm never entering an agency ever. Sorry. So I'm going to release that type of video. It was a showcase of me trying to do something within 5 minutes. me. I'm gonna show you my Niji Sanji VTuber audition, and it's gonna show what I did. It was a long time ago, back when they opened positions for English or any language talent who was able to enter Niji Sanji for any person. Once that's out, you'll see what I mean. Now think of that instead for as a say YouTube. You're wrong. You're accusing me of doing saying this and this and that in 5 minutes, explaining 7 years worth of content. And when they demonetize me, I don't even know what part demonetized me. And the only thing they'll say is reused content, or this content is a clone, when none of it is a clone or reused content. Same for other creators. So back to leading to that point, YouTube extended to where probably someone's gonna make a dumb version of this video where they cut out parts where they can skip my life story. That's okay. YouTube, literally, the easiest thing you can do is, I don't care. Most of the times, it's a stupid bot that literally judges a creator's monetization. A bot, other than a human. And if it's a human, they don't know what the frau they are literally talking about. They don't know at all. They just skim through somebody's 5-minute submission and just reject it. You reject it a second time, and you won't be able to dispute in the next 60 to 90 days. You don't know how long 60 to 90 days is? They'll be making videos and getting $0 during that time. That clearly demotivates a content creator from being able to make videos ever again. A lot of them would be so demotivated they have to start another channel, a second one, in case their first channel completely disallowed them from being monetized again, because the stupid person who reviewed their revision or their dispute didn't even look through the video entirely, and some of them don't even understand what the frau it is, the content that they're even talking about. And they're like, "Oh, sorry, we rejected your dispute." Really? You didn't even bother to check? You wanted to, going back to my 2 years? Why I was not monetized for 2 years? Because why I'm still in this financial situation when my families are a little slightly, they kind of know that I've been at it for 7 years. And for 2 years, I could have been receiving paycheck per paycheck every month if I were monetized since 2022. The reward in my frau that I'm not even gaining a singular cent from my content. I'm owed thousands of dollars. Thousands. To get in your perspective. That could have been funded and used later so that my content is more flashy, more better. I can attempt more crazier things. That is the purpose of my channel growing. It is not to go, I look rich. No. I learned very well after doing this for 7 years. I want to make bigger projects. Talk to more people. And if at one time, we're at a point where I get so much where I don't have to work anymore, I can start this full time, and boom, you'll be able to see crazy cool things coming from me. Other than boring lame ass content from me, where I'm constantly pushing new boundaries, but not gaining a cent from it. And I'm still stuck here. And these people are stuck here with me. Seeing me gain $0, $0 cents from what I'm doing. That doesn't look good. Anyways. Sorry, I used a lot of my stamina even trying to get to this point in the video. And if you enjoyed the video or not, up to you. I mean, you think YouTube should just completely leave the limit, the 5-minute video for dispute, to just whatever long the content creator needs to take on the video to explain all of their processes behind everything that they do. I feel like they should. This is the thing I agree with YouTube. They lower the subscriber limit for the subscribers needed to monetize your channel. That is cool. What they made worse was the dispute system, and what they made worse is the DMCA system. That's all they need to fix. Anyway, that's done. Is Viz/Maggie, even not this. That's anything is Maggie, and Viz is another nickname, but it's also a part of my real name. Anyways, the project in here, hitting 10th anniversary, January 3rd, 2025, and 5th anniversary of music, March 2025, around such in there. I think it's March 7, if I'm right. That should be done with it. Also, That right there, if anyone wonders, yes, that's Manakam Kaido from Agnos Kura. Yeah, I'm gonna get sidetracked.